Hey everyone, today we will be solving the GFG PoTD maximum weights node. This is an easy level problem and it's pretty easy when I go into the explanation. So in this you will be given number of vertices and a directed graph. So how does a directed graph look like? Let's see. So edges is given. So our edge array in this is basically 2 0 minus 1 and 2, and if we talk about the vertices, it will be 0 1 2 3. So basically there is a edge between these nodes, and if any of the edge is minus 1 means there it is not pointing to any of it. So let's make the graph for it. So firstly we have a 0 vertex which is pointing to the 2 vertex. As you can see, 0 is pointing to 2. So then we have a one vertex which is pointing to 0. So let's make 1 here and it's pointing to 0. Then we have 2 vertex which is pointing to minus 1. So it isn't pointing to anyone, right? So I'm not gonna make the vertex, just it will confuse you. Then we have a 3 vertex which is pointing to 2. So 3 is pointing to 2. Now we want to find maximum weight node. Now it's just a very tacky name, but you just have to find the node with max in degree. What's in degree? So in degree of the node is defined by the number of edges that point to it. So you just have to find that. Like for example, 0 and 3 are pointing. So they have defined weight in such a way that weight is the sum of the values of vertices that are pointing to it. So here for 1, since no one is pointing to 1, so for 1 it is 0. For 0, 1 is pointing to it, so its weight is 1. For 2, 0 is also pointing to it and 3 is also pointing to it. So it is 3 plus 0 plus 3, it is 3. So its weight became 3 and no one is pointing to 3, so its weight is also 0. And in this way, yeah, you can see the weight of the second cell is 0 plus 3. And so you have to output the node with the maximum weight. So it is only related to in degree, right? And so it's a pretty simple problem. The implementation of this could be that we can maintain, I'm writing pseudo code. So first make answer array. So what we will do in this answer array is we'll keep track of all the sum of in values. Like if 0 is pointing to 2, we'll add 0 on the 2th index, and we will be given how many edges is there with this int n, right? So we'll make our answer array, and in this solution I have initialized a vector int. So vector int is nothing but a dynamic array of n size initialized with 0, because initially all the weights are 0 for every vertex. Then I did a for loop. I am iterating. So iterate in edges, and what you do in edges is let's say you first check if it's minus 1. If it's minus 1, then do nothing. But if it isn't, then what you do is you do answer of edge of I plus equal to I. So basically whatever node is pointing to it, edge of I gives us the node which is being pointed, like in this case 2, and plus I gives the node which is pointing. So 0 is I and this is edge of I. So in this way this expression works, and after that we have to print the index, or let me write it properly, print index having max value, because we are following a zero based indexing, so we have to print that node which has the minimum, like the maximum value. So here I did a max element. It's a STL command, but you can also run a normal for loop to check that. So I guess the solution is pretty straightforward. It was like a easy problem. You didn't even have to know BFS DFS, only basic edge manipulation and graph sort of thing you should know. So I think that's it for the solution. If you had any doubts, you can put it in the comments. Thank you.